For centuries, it's been the world's dirty little secret. Millions of children trafficked and sold for profit in every country on the planet. Thousands of young people groomed by profiteers who push them into the sex trade. And in the digital age, violent pornographic images of increasingly younger children sold or traded online. It all fuels a booming child-based economy, a specialty area in the world of sexual exploitation.
It was actually on one of my first jobs where I met my trafficker. I was 16 going on 17, and we began to hang out, and that turned into gifts here and there, which turned into sex, which then turned into a conversation of having sex with others.
Commercial sexual exploitation of children, also known as CSEC. UNICEF estimates the global market of trafficked young people at over $12 billion a year, the third biggest criminal enterprise after arms sales and drugs. Because it is happening all around us, in every country of the world, across international boundaries and in cyberspace, most of us do not even see it.
It became more of a grooming process where, this is what we do, we hang out, we smoke, we drink, we eat, we have fun, and we go to work, and this is our work. I didn't realize I was exploited until years after the life.
ECPAT International is the only worldwide network dedicated exclusively to ending child prostitution, child pornography, and the trafficking of children for sexual purposes. With a membership of 1,450 organizations in 74 countries, ECPAT, as the International Secretariat, keeps the pressure on governments by framing child protection as a human rights issue. It monitors country action plans and produces materials, research, and reports that inform worldwide policy. ECPAT partners with every major actor in the field, a driving force in keeping child protection on the international agenda. It was a key organizer of the 1996 First World Congress against CSEC, when 122 countries signed the Stockholm Declaration and Agenda for Action. Since then, ECPAT has orchestrated 2 additional World Congresses, and 160 countries have now signed the declaration.
We have a duty to help victims, and I think this is changing of the law is necessary to be able to accomplish that mission.
At the regional level, ECPAT's worldwide members build capacity for service providers, address policy issues, and support legal reforms for the victims of CSEC.
The new law allows us to put these children into a system where they're getting the social services they need, as opposed to just putting them into the juvenile justice system.
ECPAT works to ensure that legislation provides for both girls and boys. Boy victims of CSEC are often perceived as willing participants in sex. They are rarely identified by law enforcement as sexually exploited, or referred to the few agencies that serve boys. ECPAT pioneered the idea of empowering young survivors by making them part of its mission. The Global Youth Partnership Program reaches over 3 million survivors and at-risk young people who run local campaigns and raise awareness. Its Child and Youth Advisory Committee helps develop new protection strategies in a world where, today, predators can reach into their victims' homes. With internet and mobile technologies fueling explosive growth in ways to market children,
How's my little princess?
buying a child online can be as easy as ordering a pizza. A series of hard-hitting PSAs stressing the legal penalties for child sex tourism
How much is it?
are airing in countries around the world. An estimated 250,000 people travel abroad for sex with minors every year, making the travel and tourism industries vital partners in preventing child sex tourism. The Code of Conduct, a voluntary call for action for members of the tourism sector, currently includes more than 1,000 companies in over 40 countries.
The code of conduct introduction was the first step, a very specific, concrete step. The second one is a training, a regular training of our people to prevent, and the prevention is for us something which is key.
ECPAT members in Europe recently hosted an experts meeting on sports events and child protection. Joining them was a team from Brazil, which is preparing for thousands of travelers during World Cup 2014.
It clearly shows how people coming together from many sectors can make a difference. It's an important way to get good results for children.
Results too powerful to ignore. Stop Sex Trafficking of Children and Young People, ECPAT's 3-year campaign with The Body Shop, collected over 7 million signatures from around the world, the largest petition ever brought to the United Nations.
2016 is 20 years after the Stockholm Declaration against commercial sexual exploitation of children. Then I want to be able to stand here and say that we have made a difference.
ECPAT International, protecting the world's most valuable resource, our children.